Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk real quick about something that you probably know. Next week, I'm doing a reading from my book, The Dinner Party. It's actually a week from today, August 21st at 7 Eastern, and that's free. I hope that you all come join the live stream for that because it's going to be great. In the meantime, oh, and also that book is on sale right now for $19.99 as opposed to $27.99, which is what the normal price is. If you want to find out more about that, I'll link in the show notes. I'll link below. But today I wanted to talk about the first book that I wrote. So obviously, The Dinner Party is my first novel, but I wrote a book. I want to say I wrote it 10 years ago. I mean, it was a collection, so I wrote it over the course of a long time. It was a collection of short stories, poems, and essays. I published in 2015, I believe it was. It's called Everything I've Got, or Everything I've Got, a collection of short stories, poems, and essays. As you can see, it's Michael Cole and not Michael Christopher Cole. I hadn't added my middle name into my author name yet. So if you look on Goodreads, it is going to be separate from the rest of my stuff. But I wrote this and I published it, and it was fine. There was some issues because I self-published, self-edited, and there was some things people found, and and then there was a couple of stories and things that I wasn't proud of after a while, and was kind of like, eh. But there's a lot in here that I was proud of, and I was kind of getting, I don't want to say like tired, but I was getting to the point where I was like, I want people to be able to read, the things that I do like still. So I went back and I've revamped I've added some new stories that I've written since, and I've re-edited and cleaned things up, and I took out a couple of those stories that I wasn't proud of. And right now I have this book is Everything I've Got Left. And it's this, it's essentially the same, but there are some new stories and there's a couple cut out. And there's some new poems and essays in here. So Everything I've Got Left is $9.99 through my link, which I'll put in below for the hardcover, or if you want to go on Kindle or Barnes & Noble's Nook app or whatever and get the digital copy, it is $9.99 there as well. If you want to get the paperback on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or any of those websites, it's going to be $14.99. I don't know if the link is populated there yet, but obviously you can save $5 by shopping through my site, which will be linked below. But yeah, I'm really proud of a lot of the stuff that's in. I'm proud of everything that's in here. I just wanted the world to be able to see the things that are in here still. So I'll just give you a couple of examples of catchy story and poem titles. Also, I think it looks kind of pretty. Yeah, so under the short stories, I've got, we start off strong with a story called Nude. We've got my very first orgy. Let's see, The Girl with the Wrong Songs, which is, unlike The Dinner Party, that is based on my wife. We've got under poems we have, what, am I skipping a page here? I think there's a page in between that I'm missing. Maybe not. No. Okay. Under poems, we've got Ode to Fuck. It's literally a poem about the word fuck and all the versatility of it. We have They Could Be Greener, again, about my wife. And then I've got essays. And I think, like I said, some of these, I really think that it's enjoyable. In addition to those, the paperback and that digital copy that are both $9.99, depending on how you purchase them. I also have, for Kindle Unlimited readers, I have just the short stories part. I probably will put the poems into one and the essays into one as well, but I can't exactly publish the same thing, so I just cut the short stories and made it like I should have called it, and I didn't even think of this until just now. not quite is what I should have put over the cover for the Kindle exclusives, Kindle Unlimited exclusives, which are just you can access it, except that it's you get the whole thing, not Kindle Unlimited. You get segments Kindle Unlimited. All right, that is it. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you decide to pick up a copy, let me know what you think. And yeah, and if you want samples of some of the stories in here, you can go to my website. I've been posting some of these for the last year or so, not the whole stories. You can go to that or my Substack, which is Michael Christopher Cole. Michael Christopher Cole. How did I fuck up my own name? michaelchristophercole.substack.com. And you can get samples of some of those stories and pretty sizable, I think I usually put about 50% of the story in, and then you could, get it after a paywall. And back to the thing that I find is the pressing most often right now is the dinner party. Next Thursday, I'm doing a reading. It is it's going to be a chapter all about an abstinence assembly at a high school that the main character goes to as a high school student, not just a random one. That'd be weird. And I think it's going to be the kind of thing that people are going to be like, does this really happen? And other people are like, this really happens. Depending on what kind of high school you went to or what kind of church you went to. So yeah, they hope that you guys enjoy both books. One is for sale right now, one is for pre-order. The dinner party is for pre-order, and everything I've got left is on sale right now. And like I said, you can get it on anywhere you read digital books, Kindle Unlimited. There's the short stories, and you can get it on paperback. Through my site is the cheapest way to do that. All right, thanks.